Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Caitlin and I'm the wonderful Wiccan here on YouTube and the Witch of Whispering Oaks. This is one of the educational videos I promised y'all. This one is called Top 5 Horrifying Games. And I have ranked these from the least scariest to scariest. So, we will begin this video here in a second. I will give you an announcement first. I will be uploading another educational video on the 8 Sabbaths later, closer to Halloween. Okay, so let's begin this list. At number 5 is the 100 Candles game. The 100 Candles game was founded in 1600s feudal Japan. What it was a test of a samurai's bravery. And what you need to play this game, you can still play it today. There are variations of this game. But here is one here's one variation that I know and I will probably be playing on Halloween. You have to have 100 candles, of course. And everybody has to tell a scary story. When that person finishes that story, you have to blow out your candle. And the thing is, when it gets dark, as it gets darker and darker with each story, it is supposed to start opening up a portal to let spirits through. Some of the things that people have experienced with this are shadows moving out of the corner of their eyes, and orbs, which is a sign of spirits. And you can play this with a group of friends or by yourself. It's usually a little bit better with friends, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually going to be playing that one later this month, like I said. Moving on to number 4, we have, and excuse me for butchering this pronunciation, Toy Cackle Rainbow. Toy Cackle Rainbow. One-man hide and seek. This one will be a bit longer with me going into details. Okay, so for this game you need a stuffed doll with limbs, like a teddy bear or something, rice, some of your fingernail clippings, red thread, a tub of water and a counter to put for later, a TV, a cup of salt water. Natural salt is best, so like you sprinkle it in and stir it up. And a sharp knife or other object. The rules of this game are this. You have to remove all the doll stuffing, and then replace it with the rice and your nail clippings. Then here's where I hope y'all know at least a little bit of sewing. You have to sew the doll closed with the red thread, and then tie up the doll with the rest. Then go to the bathroom and fill the tub. Find a hiding spot and put the cup of salt water there on the ground. Next, you give the doll a name to the doll, not your name. That's very specific, not your name. You don't go halfway with this. So for this part of the game, I will use for the imaginary doll, Julie. Or Karen. How about Karen? Let's use Karen. Okay, we'll use Karen. Okay, so at 3 a.m., you say, Karen is the first it 3 times. Then you turn off the lights, turn on the TV, and return. Oh, I'm sorry, I messed up. So before you even turn off the lights, you say at 3 a.m., Karen is the first it. I am sorry about this, y'all. Then you put the doll in the tub. There you go. I'm sorry about that, like you said. Then you turn off all the lights, turn on the TV, and return to your hiding spot. The TV is supposed to let you know if there's any spirits wandering around. Because the aim of this is the doll to be possessed by a spirit, not you. And the spirit possesses the doll, not you. Then you count to 10 with your eyes closed. After you finish counting, you return to the bathroom with the sharp knife. And then you say to the doll, "I have found you, Karen," and then stab the doll. Then say, "You're the next it, Karen," as you take the doll out of the tub and place it on the counter. Hide again. And when you reach your hiding spot, pour half the cup of salt water in your mouth, but do not swallow. Get out of your hiding spot and look for the doll. The doll might not be in the bathroom. But whatever you do, do not spit out the salt water. It might taste horrible, but do not spit it out. When you find the doll, pour the cup of water over it and then spit the water in your mouth onto it. When you have done that, say, "I win" 3 times. You have won the game and survived. Afterwards, you need to dry, burn, and discard the doll's remains afterwards. Kind of like, because fire is a cleansing element. And I do not recommend playing this game or any of these games except maybe a couple like Elevator Game and one more after this. I will tell you. You'll figure it out. So, the next game is the Elevator Game. This has gotten quite a bit of attention because, I don't know if y'all remember the Elisa Lam incident where they found her body in a water tank on top of the roof because guests started complaining about the water quality and smell and all that. So they believe she played this game and screwed up big time because she would not have been able to get to that water tank without going through several locked doors and setting off a couple alarms. So they think she messed up somehow. And this is the one incident that caused the Cecil Hotel to change its name to Stay on Main. They had enough of a bad reputation as it was. Okay, so the rules of this is you need to play this in the building with at least 10 floors. And you need to be alone in the elevator. And if someone gets on when you are playing this game, you have to restart all over again from first floor. So the combination of the buttons you need to press are in order 4, 2, 6, 2, 5, 1. When you reach the 5th floor, a woman will step on. But do not speak to her and do not acknowledge her. She's a spirit and she will drag you to the other world and make you stay there, basically killing you, pretty much. And so if you go up to the 10th floor, when you press 1, if you go up to the 10th floor, you have to reach the other world. And if you step out, the woman will ask, "Where are you going?" Do not answer her, do not acknowledge her, do not look at her. She does not exist, is how you're going to act. So to return to our world, you have to repeat the process of the button pressing again. And some people say that if it goes up instead of going down again to the 10th floor, press a button to disrupt going up to the 10th floor, because then you'll be stuck in the other world. Once you reach the 1st floor, walk straight out of the building and do not look back. Whew, that was a bit of an exciting one, wasn't it? Now here is number 2. The Ouija board. Everybody knows that the Ouija board is used for contacting spirits. However, it was originally made in 1890 in Baltimore, Maryland, as kind of like a parlor trick game. So everybody wanted to play it. Everybody thought it was fun. But like I said in another video about Ouija boards, spirit boards, you do not take it lightly. It is a divination tool. I have a whole presentation, a whole video on that will link in the description below. So I really don't have to go too much into that. Besides 2 other rules: do not taunt the spirit, because then you're screwed. And if the Ouija board either moves in a figure 8 pattern or an infinity sign, which is a figure 8 on on its side, or it counts down from 9 to 0, or A through Z. Stop the game immediately, say goodbye, end it immediately, because that's a sign of an evil spirit. So I really don't have to go too much into that game, do I? And number 1 is the game of life. Life itself is horrifying. Ha! You thought I was going to put in a supernatural game? I decided to be a little joke. I decided to play joke on y'all today. So the game of life is horrifying in itself. We have natural disasters, pandemics, Karens, Karens and Darrens. All right. So I thought I would end this video on a light note. Follow me on Instagram, everybody. I've also put that down in the description box as well. Everybody have a great day. Blessed be. Bye.